I think that text neck also kind of relays into kind of a depressed space because neurologically speaking, when we're looking down, our nervous system has that kind of increased tension through our spinal cord that isn't normal. We relate it actually, I'd say, like working, a lot, for a kid, unfortunately these days that means like looking through social media and subconsciously comparing ourselves to the people that, are living a lavish lifestyle. So, like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Why don't I have that? Right. So, there's kind of, that disconnect with what reality is there. From an emotional standpoint. Um, and then, you add in, that forward head posture that's going to pull on everything through the neck, then the traps that's going to compress your rib cage forward. And when your rib cage is compressed forward, your lungs aren't able to, expand, right? And so you're not getting as full breaths. So then you're like, chemically speaking, you're not getting oxygenated. And that goes right to the brain, right? So if our muscles and our brain aren't oxygenated, we aren't able to have a full experience. The diaphragm isn't able to contract as easily or as powerfully, actually. So you're losing your foundation, okay? Because if your diaphragm down here can't control your ribs, then you're not going to be able to stay back in extension. That forces you downward into that almost fetal-like position. It's a regression, right? Because then when we're coming forward, we're covering up all our organs and we are actually forcing ourselves into a fight or flight standpoint via our structural integrity.